Hey guys, that might get me back here for that video, guys. Today we'll be no clipping inside and outside of the New York Giants Stadium, MetLife Stadium. Now we did this with the New York Jets, which obviously is the same stadium, but this is of course with the New York Giants addition to it. So obviously, pretty much it's going to be the same thing, but with New York Giants flavors instead of New York Jets flavors. So once we go in the tunnel here, also make sure you check out the rest of the series. We have looked through now all 32 NFL teams, plus outside of America's teams, so like Wembley Stadium, etc. We also looked at, Superstar KO Mode Stadium, all that kind of good stuff. Again, like I said, this series so far, I think it's like 45 videos. So we looked at like 45 different stadiums, guys. Trust me, you'll find at least one stadium that you are interested in learning more about in Madden 24 playlist on the channel. So those tunnels don't really seem that great. Okay, we have a little turf that goes into here. Keep in mind that MetLife is surprisingly enough, a stadium here that has turf and not grass. This has been a big complaint by a lot of NFL players who have gotten hurt on this stadium and hurt in this stadium because they decide to keep going with turf and not going with grass. Now, what's the benefits of going with turf over grass? The money. It really costs way too much money to do grass because you have to, first off, let me see this real fast. Okay. So far, I have these all connected, all the tunnels. This does not connect in all the tunnels. But with grass, you have to water it. You have to maintain it. You have to make sure you grow it. You have to make sure you do all this stuff. While with, turf, you don't have to. Turf is pretty much just like, it's fake grass. So you don't have to worry about maintaining anything. All you have to do is pretty much just have it out there, and that's pretty much it. So it's, for an owner, right? They like it because they don't have to spend any money. Now, for players, obviously, and, away players, home players, they don't like it because it's harder to run around on turf than it is grass. Grass will give. If I push my foot down and I push off grass, grass will kick up. Grass will, move around. It will break apart. Turf will not do that. Turf will kick back. And if you kick off of turf, you're pretty much, some ways, if you're going fast enough, you can just tear something. Because when you try to kick off of it, it's going to push back and it's going to tear your joints. And that's what's happened to so many NFL players playing in MetLife Stadium. So again, until the, owner of the Jets and the Giants decide that, hey, listen, it's in our best interest here to stop going with turf, we're going to continue seeing turf. And I don't really think there's ever going to be a best interest. Because at the end of the day, well, yes, it sucks to lose your best players and lose best players in the NFL. Unless the NFL steps in and says something, why would an owner spend more money when they don't have to? Because again, keep in mind, the owners, while yes, they care about, well, I say for some owners care about player safety and care about the players. But most owners, all they care about is money. And if you're not making money, if you're costing them money, and they have to spend a lot of money, which it is a very expensive charge to change your stadium from turf to grass, and the maintenance fees, yeah, no, they're not going to do it. Because why would they want to spend more money? That's pretty much the thought process. I know it's messed up to say because it's like, well, what about player safety? They don't care about player safety as much. If it's going to cost them money, they don't care about it. If it doesn't cost them money, they don't care about player safety. They can get sponsorships or deals by caring about player safety. They will always care about player safety. But if it doesn't, no, bro. Yeah, so there's my little rant about NFL owners aside. It is what it is, man. It's an important message to know if you ever look at MetLife Stadium to why, a lot of people hate this stadium. This is a very hated stadium by NFL players. And it makes perfect sense in the context of it's a dangerous place to play. So, West VIP. So, inside the stadium, we kind of have a general gist of where, everything inside that stadium right there. It is somewhat detailed. It is not the most detailed stadium in the world. We do have a Star Breeze Hotels and Resorts outside here, like a little glass cube, which is kind of cool. We also do have some tents out here, New York Giants, New York Giants. And then we have the railway system of the beautiful Roethlisberger, New Jersey. Even though they're the New York Jets, they are New York Giants. See, I keep thinking the Jets now. The New York Giants, they are still the New Jersey Giants. We have number 50 out here. Cool, cool, cool. We have, of course, again, more tents, it looks like. Some more logos, some more advertisements going around here. We have the gigantic soda bottles right there, Giants on both sides. It's so weird to think about that this does, again, eventually get converted every single week into a Jet stadium. It's so weird. Chargers and Rams, and then obviously Giants and Jets. They both all share, though they share a stadium respectfully. But it's just so crazy to think about. And we have a little podium here, a little stage. Not a podium, a stage. Kind of cool. Escalator. I'm a Eels man myself. By the way, shout out to the absolute W shirt I'm wearing. Is mayonnaise an instrument? Tell me down below if you know that reference. I hope you do, because I'm literally wearing the shirt, but... going inside here, nothingness, okay. So we got a railroad system. Is there railroad or railway system? It's like RAIL system? Railway? Yeah, I think it's something like that. We have a system that goes into pretty much the whole entire map. This is kind of cool. They actually designed this, like textured this for the whole entire map. And it goes one way and it goes the other way. Kind of cool. We have some random cubes out here. We're going to kind of circle back to the middle. I know we're kind of like geared off of the stadium for a second. We're going to circle back, guys. But, okay, so I hit a wood barrier here. Keep in mind, when I do these videos, we are sitting currently at 1,500 by 1,500 by 1,500. So, for reference purposes here, this is the field. Like, no. I'm not kidding when I say this, guys. The field right now, the wood barrier, as I always call it in these videos, is literally the sideline of the field. So, yeah, this is how big I make the fields, by the way. It's a custom mod I do, so it's kind of cool. Makes it a little bit more interesting to see the whole entire field. But trying to get through here is always fun. Alright, let's try to go through some speed here. We got a baseball stadium over there we'll look at in a second. Which I believe is the New York Mets. New York Mets. Wait. Or is it? Because you got the New York Mets, the New York Yankees, but those are New York teams, and I don't know if they. I believe they play in New York. I feel like I don't know why. I just feel like the New York Mets. I feel like they play in Brooklyn. I don't know why I just thought about that, but that just came to my mind. Like they play in Brooklyn. They probably don't, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? One of you guys that watch that team. Alright, so... a lot of nothingness. I'll say it like that. Let's kind of circle back to the middle here. These are just 2D textures, by the way, on the outside here. So nothing crazy special there. Kind of circling now back to the middle. We have some more roads that go all the way back to the stadium. And let's see what stadium this is over here. Because this is definitely a baseball stadium, I would say. It's not. This is not a baseball stadium. I figured that was a baseball stadium with how big it is. This has to be basketball then, right? I feel like somebody commented in one of my videos and told me what this was, and I don't remember. This is basketball? Soccer? Baseball? I don't know what this is. Because this is supposed to be textured like the outside of the stadium, so I'm not sure what that is. But, okay. A little walkway there. There's something special there, okay? That's something special. I don't know exactly what that is, but that has to be something special. I'll say it like that. But that's pretty much it for this, like, world. It's an interesting one. Again, like I said, this is my second time seeing this because we did it with the Jets. And it's obviously outside same with the Jets, okay? It's the same exact area. But I will say overall-wise, it's cool, man. It's really cool. I've never been to New Jersey, especially not Roethlisberger, New Jersey, so it's an interesting one. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.